In February of 1996, a little company known as Game Freak released Pokemon Red and Green, and to say that game was a success is a good lie because it sold 31 million copies. That was a very unsuccessful game. Due to the success of the games, they ended up releasing the Pokemon anime in 1998. And if that anime never aired and never lasted as long as it has, this channel wouldn't have been called Noahwott. I would probably still be going by the name Darkfire. But then in 1999, they decided to go down a different route. In January of 1999, they ended up releasing the first set of the Pokemon trading card game. The same year, they also released the Jungle and the Fossil set. In 2000, they decided to reprint all of the base set card as base set 2. So why am I talking about this? Well, first of all, I'm a big Pokemon fan. I don't think it takes a PhD to understand that I'm a Pokemon fan. But I've wanted to talk about a community on the internet that I've already kind of tackled, and how the Pokemon trading card game has kind of devolved into dog shit. The amount of stories about scalpers, a bunch of resellers on eBay, whatnot. I made a video about whatnot. Go watch that. And how there has been literal fights. People hopefully getting black eyes because of Pokemon cards. Let me be the first to say the Pokemon trading card community is getting out of hand. Now I want to say, I know that there are scalpers in every community. Scalpers to like big products is literally just flies to shit. You've got ticket scalpers, console scalpers, but the Pokemon scalpers, they take it to another level. In the end of 2023, there was an event that they released a Van Gogh Pikachu, and you can literally go look at the research yourself. I'm not going to go in detail about here, but that is one of the worst incidences of scalping in the Pokemon community that I've seen so far. There was literally people who were working for the museum that got fucking fired because of misconduct. That is fucking insane. While I was editing down this clip, I remember that there was a time where somebody who was working in a Pokemon factory were also just stealing cards, and it was kind of affecting the draw rates of the actual cards in the set. So that's another big fucking situation. I want to blame a specific DNS provider by the name of Cloudflare. If you don't know what Cloudflare is, go search it up. They're a piece of shit. They basically run the internet, and it's kind of stupid. You're telling me every time I have to go on for Affinity, you're saying that every time I want to go on a Cobalt to download videos, I have to go through a Cloudflare check? Yeah, kiss my fucking ass. You might be insane and say, oh, how could I get in on this scalping? And I just want to tell you this. You could probably look at GitHub and find a repository really easily. Enough about the online scalpers. Those people are pussies. The true heroes of the story are the people who scalp in person. They're the real heroes because they have the balls to show their face. And you know what that has led into? Fights. Brawls.
When Pokemon cards become a contact.
If you've seen a Moist Critical video in the past, I don't know, month, you've seen that he's just been doing a series about laughing at fucking Pokemon scalpers fighting for stuff. These videos are fucking hilarious because it's two scalpers fighting, right? So you have the one scalper who's actually doing the scalping, and then there's the other guy who's basically doing a self-report saying like, oh my god, he's scalping, stop the guy, when that guy was about to do the same exact shit if that other guy wasn't there. It is so fucking dumb. It is hilarious to me. Why the fuck are you gonna fight people over plastic? You're gonna sell that at a loss, honestly. Let's just be real. A lot of the community realizes to not support you guys. They know not to support you guys because we just saw you guys fight. The people who are supporting you are the ones that are clueless. And by the way, this is just a PSA. If you know somebody who's buying scalped packs on eBay and whatnot, if they really want a card, just go buy the card. It's not worth buying the packs from people, i.e. I want to get the Noahwott card from Black Bolt and White Flare, and it's like, if I don't get it, I much rather just buy the card than go buy from people who are selling the Elite Trainer boxes, the poster set, and like just singular packs. I'd much rather buy the only card that I want out of that set than go and try and push my luck and probably not get the card. Like, I've done that for so many sets. I'm guilty of it. I've bought from resellers before. Look at this fucking pinboard behind me, right? You see that fucking pinboard behind me? 90% of those pins I've bought off of eBay. I am guilty of it. This is basically a self-roast. But you gotta be smart about resellers. This is Noah's technique. Don't go for packs. Buy the individual card you want, and that's it. even if it's a fucking Charizard, just buy the card or get lucky in a bid. And also, don't buy PSAs, dude. This is a side rant, but the PSA is the biggest scam of all time. Hey, I have this card and I want to get it graded. First of all, there is a service fee for that. If you get like a PSA 9 and you're expecting to get a PSA 10, it was better if you just sold the card loose instead of selling it as a PSA 9 or a PSA 8 or 7. You fucked up. You done fucked up. I don't want to turn this into like a little rant, but I've been collecting Pokemon cards since like I was 7, 8. Seeing how it is now and how I have no motivation to collect the cards anymore is kind of fucked up. To end off this video though, I do want to say a joke. I'm trying to think of a good joke. World's best knock jokes. Knock knock, who's there? Owls who? Right? Yep. Alright, bye!